All right. Looks like I've got everything up and running. Yep, streams up, Elden Ring's up. So, oh, I keep doing this. Um, so the game here is scolding me for not using quit game, but when you quit game, the process doesn't close. Um, is the music will keep playing for I don't know how long. I'll go into Taskman and kill it manually. So I no longer use quit game anymore. I just alt F4 out of the game. And the game hates me for it. So, but yeah, last time, you didn't see this on stream because this was me playing over the weekend. And last night, and at times, as I mentioned, I'm streaming this parts you get to see on and off. You know how it be. When I decided to go up that castle that's up on the main drag, went and fought. We fought some bosses in the castle, and then I ran into a dude who seemed a little bit too important, so I backed out and decided I'll just do this on stream next time. So, we might actually be in the fight right now. I don't know. It depends on where it throws me based on me just like going, oh, nope, I ain't having any of this. So let's see if we're just in the middle of a boss fight with a very important dude.
I have decided you are going to help me troubleshoot audio setups
All
because
right,
you did stream. How do I sound?
you're louder than usual.
I'm louder than usual. Too loud or
Not too loud, but like you're like 130%.
okay? That might I changed drivers.
I mean, I can hold on. Let me check what I have you at.
Yes,
I may have put you at 130. I have you at 148%.
that would explain why you got pretty close without going over.
Yeah. Now you sound normal.
Okay, how's the sound
Normal-ish.
quality on it?
Good.
Like, is it crusty sounding? I usually sound a bit crusty on your side for some reason.
Yeah, not too bad. I didn't
I
realize
see.
this was gonna be a big boss. See, like,
Yeah.
I stayed at this bonfire. I
Oh,
found a
you've been quite through Stormvale Castle, haven't you?
yeah, I guess. I found
How
there's a lady over in that building above this person's head.
how'd your goat fight go against the goat man?
Who
Margit, the guy,
is that? The dude with the cutscene?
the, the guy with the stick.
I don't remember him, so not very memorable.
Wow, that
Like,
guy's a
like
house.
he okay. Sorry. Let me rephrase. I thought he had a cool weapon set. I think he died in two fights.
Okay,
First fight he was at maybe less than a quarter. Second fight he was dead.
okay, doing that with a wizard must be much improved then,
Because like
because fighting that guy with a sword, like wow,
the thing with him
he
that
is a
the
thing.
thing with him that was kind of hilarious that just like I've been doing this for a long time now is like just finding openings for this 2 3 like if I
Ah, yeah, you gave him the razzle.
and like he when he gets to half health he
He
pulls
pulls
out
out
a
the hammer.
giant hammer which takes 6 years for him to recover from, so he dies.
Okay, I spent a long time fighting him for two reasons. One, I was using sword,
Makes sense.
and two, I was operating under this assumption. When you play an open world game, like any open world game,
Mm-hmm.
you have two options. You can fuck off
Fighter come
and
back. Yeah.
you can fuck off and do whatever you want, or you can go for the plot.
Yep.
But what usually happens is if you ignore the plot, they're going to lock gameplay mechanics behind the plot. So usually you want to do enough of the plot and then fuck off.
Yeah.
And this game does that too. You can't level up unless you
Yes.
unless you get to the lady.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm certainly I don't
Now yeah,
think I'm
you're level 35. I think I was like level 15 or
yeah,
something.
the big thing about it is that like my right now I'm putting a lot of stats into int. I'm at 26, even though I don't
Yeah.
need I don't need more than 23, I think, for anything right now. And like this sword sorcery is just so fast. Like if you catch anybody with an opening and you get 4 hits, most bosses take a third of their health. Like it's just
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't think this was gonna be a big boss because I guess I
You
didn't
found
I didn't look at the map.
You didn't look at the map and realize
Basically.
this is the thing the whole castle's been leading up
Yeah,
to.
so I went in here. An old man went, "Oh, so you want to go, huh?"
Yeah, you're gonna fight a jacked up fuckhead.
And here's a jacked up fuckhead. He's got 2 million arms. Let's go, dude.
I also you get to round table hold by just coming to Stormvale Castle too.
I did better position.
Yeah, you got to be close for your shotgun.
Oh shit.
Yep, he got that attack.
Okay, you got the turnaround. That's fine. That means it's time for the Wonders Physic.
Dude, I bet you're gonna have a harder time with this guy than you did with Margit.
Now, we're gonna try the range fight because this is my really good range attack.
I did opposite work. I was bodied by Margit for like 45 minutes and then kind of wrecked this guy's shit. Up.
Oh, that's a yep.
Nefelli, get him, Nefelli.
Okay.
Okay, I think you're gonna be fine.
That's bad. I don't like the look of whatever's going on here.
Wow, being leveled and
yo, you have a halfway point, huh?
well, his name is Godfrey the Grafted.
You gonna grab a dragon arm?
He just does this because he likes it.
Also, the rock sorcery I'm using is really good. It feels really... It's really, like, expensive, but it's huge damage. Why does everybody have a fucking... There's that knight who has a damn tail and all wings. Oh, God. Okay. Alright.
Oh, yeah, the knight with the dragon tail and wings. I bodied that guy with parrying.
See,
I found the loop.
He kicked my ass. Because he had more health than Margit, or whoever.
Okay.
Oh,
Dragon
boy.
of the Darkness Flame! Now he's going to try ranged battle.
Alright, I need to...
Potion.
I don't need a potion, I need damn rocks.
Rocks cost a potion.
Oh shit. Cool. Alright, we gotta get in here with actual weaponry. Oh boy. Okay, let's get under here. My sword sucks, but it's...
You got 400 damage there. Okay, here comes this attack.
It's rocks. We're just gonna spend the last one mana. Okay. So we're out of mana. That's fine. Let's drink.
Out of missiles, switching to guns.
Yep.
Okay, this is probably going to kill you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Is Nefelli going to get it? Not you barely. She's dead, Jen. You didn't save her. Oh, yes. Please die. Please die. Nah, you wiggled out of it, so you're not going to die. Yes!
Oh my god!
Yes! I love it when this happens. I've done this so many goddamn times. To get him to one and then lose.
The thing that sucks here is I'm not a swords.
Yeah, you're not used to using your sword.
I don't fight with swords. Who fights with swords?
Oh, he's an enemy, so he has a grab attack.
Yeah, enemies have grab attacks.
They all have grab attacks.
All right, that seems like you know what? That feels good for a round one.
Yeah, you basically won. So
yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try getting in some slicers and see how good they are in this fight.
He does. There are many opportunities to get very close to him during his whirligoof attack. So I'm sure.
The only reason I would need FD pots, like, for what, come on, I've been playing this for 15 hours. I know I'm playing my class. Two, like, the only reason I would need more FD pots is if I just continue to use the rocks. Because look at this shit. That thing is cheap as fuck. It costs nothing.
Wow.
Like, look at how much MP that cost. So, yeah, I would say no way. No, thank you.
Yeah, every burst has a follow-up in this game.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That's fine. Whirligoof.
That's fine. But yeah, like, that's how much the sword costs. The sword is super cheap. That's why I love it.
Very good.
It does no stagger. Will never stagger anything. Nice try.
Wow, lucky. Okay, here's his freak out.
Okay.
It's the same cutscene again.
And I need to do this, drink, and then you're ready to roll this way.
Ooh, nice roll. His dragon breaths are a really good opportunity to wail on him, because if you get in between them, he's stuck doing them for a long ass time. Belly not looking so hot this time. Maybe she should bring a shield. Well, here comes the flame whirligoof.
Okay, alright. Are you doing alright?
She's almost dead. Has she drunk her flask yet? She lived. She lived.
Yeah.
Nice done.
So yeah, that one I left a flask with. Oh.
Dead guys talk a lot in this game.
Yes, I noticed that with our other friend. You get to talk on death. Godric's great. Oh shit! Right, I'm after these.
Yeah, he's a rune bearer.
Bearer of the rune.
Remembrance of the grafted. Remembrances are what this game call souls.
Oh, like literal jump? Ha.
Yeah, jump to avoid quake.
I mean, that's float, right?
Yeah, the great runes you've received by defeating shard bearers have lost their beneficial power. However, they can be restored at defined towers through the lands between. Oh, that's a good hint. I never knew. You see the description of each great rune to discover which divine tower you should visit. I didn't know that. Whoops. Oh, here's another thing. Don't exit off this yet. I've realized this for like 20 hours, but I always click through these too fast to tell. When you pick up an item, this screen has an icon that shows you what kind of item it is.
Oh my god, top left.
Yes. So you know where to look. And there's also another thing. There's a way to sort by most recent pickup. Let me see if I can find it in the...
Okay, so yeah, I'm very glad I went back and I decided to not do this fight, or do this fight on camera. That was fun. I think I might, like, I think when I start getting up to, right now I'm at, I think I'm at 5 and 2 flasks. I think 5 and, the next one goes to 5 and 3. Or
Reasonable.
Or I might start going for MP soon. But the big thing is, again, it's just like this stupid. Here, I'm gonna show you how dumb this sword is. I'm at full FP. Full FP is 18 mind, so 93.
Yes, how many you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Up there you go. So 23 swords.
And like the sword does more damage than anything else I have. It's it's just stupid ridiculous.
Yeah, open your inventory. Raise the dragon arms. Dragon of the Darkness Flame. Yeah, on the inventory tab, the bag. Where is this at? Okay, click left stick.
Take power of its namesake via finger reader.
If you click left stick, you should get a sort, and then you can do order of acquisition.
Wow.
There's it's at the bottom because don't know why it's at the bottom. Maybe it's because you got it the most recently. But then you got your flat. I don't know. Anyways,
Useful.
so if you can read about Godric if you read his
Refresh
soul.
these.
The way it's weird. The areas you can summon them. Have you ever seen those weird little like knee-high obelisks in areas? People usually put messages on top of them.
Yeah, there's like a message that usually says, if I only had a giant.
Yeah, but they're like knee-high little steels, and those are the summon allowed zones. Like that's where you can use ashes to summon. And you get them like once per steel. So you
Okay.
can't, and you'll know you can do it because there'll be like a little gate symbol on the left side of the screen when you can summon.
Okay, and
You
that'll...
can get more uses out of the summons than I can because
But, like, see, mine
you
are
have
unusable
mind.
right now.
Yeah, this is because you beat the boss. This is no longer a summonable zone.
Oh, so it's every time I keep looking. So 2 more mind gets me up to a 100 flat on that.
Feels like mine should be a thing that you like a little bit like a dab every time you level. Just like put one in there. It's like it's paying your taxes, you know.
Yeah, I probably want this set. I've been doing, like, endurance has been the one I'm bad at. 100 seems good. That'll be an even 25 blades.
Yeah, let's look at your ashes.
So my ashes, which are here, we've got skeletal militia,
Skeletal militia.
3 wolf,
3
1
rotten stray spirit. Well, Sutton summons rotten stray spirit 1. Okay, and
jellyfish,
jellyfish. And you have men.
none.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all
He's stomping
that
on a corn
graft,
cob.
where did that take you? Look down on me, would you? Godric, you filthy slug.
This guy sucks.
Feel it. Feel it.
Oh, this is the dude at the front who was like, you should take the side path.
Yeah, this he
Oh,
did he kick you off a cliff like he kicked me off a cliff?
Nope.
this weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me.
We're friends with weird faces.
Bloody deserve thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
There we go.
Yeah, there's the Dark Souls laugh.
No, I haven't had a good Dark Souls laugh in a bit.
Yeah, that guy sucks. He's such a little slug man. I would like to give you a hint.
Probably check the rest of this room first.
Yeah, go to the big circle.
Oh, fine.
You know how when I played Sekiro,
Yeah.
I didn't look up at Ashina Castle
Sure. Oh,
and didn't realize that there was a place to go there that was required.
all right.
I poked into this room, said, this looks cool. I'm gonna come look at this later. And then 20 hours passed, and I did not know where to go.
Ah.
And I had to apply the algorithm. Anyways, finding this zone has obviated my unhelpful hint I gave you.
What was the...
Look up to bridge the gap. Be sure to look sinister. You will discover the meaning of my unhelpful hint if you explore this round zone. But you can go to the round table hold if you want to
Yeah,
for now.
I actually, I took this tiny path over here.
Oh, you did it! You did it! You did my hint!
Yes.
You looked up to bridge the gap in the bridge, and you looked sinister, left.
Left,
If
yes.
you go left, you can go around.
Yeah, you do this.
You did it! You used my unhelpful hints! Yeah!
Yeah.
I don't know if you did it on purpose or if you were just exploring.
How many times I had to recover my bloodstain in the zone? I don't think I had to recover my bloodstain in the zone.
Yeah, Godfrey did not, well, you had to do it once. When you go to one.
Yes, when I go to one, I did not.
But it was pretty painless. Nephili was there to lay back up.
What route did you take in the castle?
I don't think you can enter the ship
here.
from the back.
So it was over here, and then up through the castle, up like through the castle in here, and then like around this left side, and this tower kind of became my.
Yeah, your go-to spot.
Yeah, and I kept getting back to it with like different routes, and then finally, these two are like right next to each other.
Yeah, there's a hallway.
There's literally a hallway of pot men. Alright, well, let's check this place out, then we'll go to the round table.
I'll also say this. All of the zones, like the discrete zones of this game, like Stormvale Castle is, you can spend as much time... I can't attack. It's a friend zone for some reason. You can spend as much time exploring these discrete zones as you want, and you will keep finding stuff.
There's always more. There's always more.
So Stormvale, if you want to keep futzing around Stormvale Castle, you will find more stuff. Or you can just leave.
The guy stomping around your Godric skims your runes off your stain and you die. Wait, is that what was happening to me outside of Godric? I died a couple times outside of Godric, and then all of a sudden my stain went from like 6,000 to 5,000. I'm like, what?
That's why he's trying to get you killed. Like, I think if you talk him into opening the front gate, he'll do it. And if you do, it's incredibly defensively set up.
Oh, I should probably check this out.
I don't believe that, Abyss Hunted. I think I have tapped out Stormvale Castle. You also said you were very not caught up with my streams, so I know I don't believe you.
Please take my grapes.
Found a grape. This is the third game grapes have appeared in. Kind of. They started Dark Souls 2. You need them to see an invisible cat. That is a good message. That ladder is hard to spot.
Yeah.
Well done. Now you did do a really good job.
Time for sleep. Oh my goodness. Wait, am I at the
Yeah, you found the place you skipped from the back. So this is how I found this.
So I could have entered the ship from the back there?
I don't think you can enter the ship from the back. I'm pretty sure like I'll have to try.
Yeah,
but I have to imagine door does not open from this side, right?
Okay. Yeah, I have to imagine that as well. Anyway, but yeah, this right here is like one of the best views of the game. Like, I'm pretty sure this is used for some key art. Because, like, look at this shit.
It's very cool here. Oh, look at that thing over there. That big tower. Wonder what that is.
Or the other big tower. I wonder if I could, like, read.
Yeah, maybe your rune will tell you what you need to do, and you can read about this guy.
Feeble man's power through good arts of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
So you're in Lemuria now, which is as big, if not bigger, than Limgrave.
Fucking hell. Also, this is, been doing a lot over here.
Here's Hell.
Yeah, so...
Caelid is Hell.
Yeah, I still have a boss to fight over here. It's just the Asylum Demon again.
Yep.
But way bigger.
He's got, the one here has, toxic splashes on his butt stomp.
Yeah, this area, this is where I found the meteor staff. I went back through, and this is also where the rock throw that I have is.
There's a lot of good sorcery stuff in Caelid.
This is some good ass, like, I'm glad I've spent a lot of time over here.
Well, if you look up where, like, above the shack, you'll notice that town is called Celia, Town of Sorcery. So there might be some sorcery stuff in Caelid.
Yeah, I need to finish exhausting this town. I want to beat up an asshole over here.
Ooh.
I can't get to him. It's like this down here as well to go check out. There's a lot in the world.
There's a lot in the world.
And then, of course, there's a lot in the world. Anyway.
The world keeps getting bigger. Yeah, it's a good time to go back to,
yeah, I might see if I can upgrade. I've considered upgrading my, my weapon right now, by the way, is a +4.
That's about par for where you're at.
Yeah, I have the ability to give it scaling, but I think it'll make it worse.
It would make it better against normal enemies, but it might split the damage.
Well then.
It's very easy to undo that.
That is a work. Its incantation. No lineage. Very well.
So now you can buy new spells.
Reduce fall damage.
They made it into faith. Seems like a lot of pyromancy and some other stuff got switched to incantations.
May the gold. Those who live in death all the more.
Oh.
You found a death root.
Another fool who won't listen to with a prowess for weeding deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to haunt more of those who live in death and weed their deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
That's how you say that word.
Garank.
And the beast himself, what say you?
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Very well. I've marked the location for you of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast.
A red mark was made on the map.
Now you have to find it. Oh, you found it right away. Sending Gate. It's right by the Church of the Third Chalice or whatever. Third Church of America.
Okay.
And you probably got your death root at Summon Water. Do you remember fighting a skeleton in a boat?
I do remember fighting the skeleton in a boat.
Yeah. When he mentioned the mariners, that's what a mariner is.
Oh, okay.
It's a skeleton in a boat. Try right.
I beat you up.
No, he's here.
Oh.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing. So. Ah, so you've met D. D is an old friend. We found ourselves journeying together for a time, bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Rogier's Rapier +8.
Whoa.
As you might have guessed, I still can't. No need to be polite.
They put bugs in them. Yeah, you can buy int weapon arts from this guy. But putting weapon arts on and off to a weapon are very, very easy. You can just do it at a bonfire. So it's very recommended to just experiment. Up, perhaps a direction.
Okay.
Sadly, you can't try its weapon art because you don't meet the stat requirements.
Dex, I
But
think,
you,
is technically more preferable than strength to go with sorcery, because Dex affects cast speed.
yeah, going Dex does raise your cast speed. But strength and Dex is also not unsupported. There are actually this game has bucket loads
Like,
of int weapons. Like there are
God,
a million weapons that scale off int.
I found 0. I'm
Oh,
not.
you'll find
I know.
them.
I will. But I found the most faith weapons in the world.
Yep, you find a lot of them too. But mostly it feels like intelligence.
Here's
I
the
see.
winged scythe. Here's torch pole, which also has faith scaling. I really want to like just like beeline to get this sword on a run
You
at some
found the
point.
you found the Game of Thrones sword.
Yeah, the sword of swords.
Yeah. You found an old friend. I used Claymore for a while. It's okay.
I was very happy to find Claymore just because,
It's Claymore.
it's Claymore. Yeah,
It,
if I go
it,
to Ashes, like, here, I've got...
oh, you can put spinning weapon on your staves. Wait, does that give them int scaling? Like, try putting it on this and see if it gives you. Like, now put spinning weapon on a stick. You can take it right back off once you put it on. Okay, that puts that can give magic. That gives magic here. But if you can put scaling on a stick, does that increase its incantation potency?
Oh,
On a catalyst. Like the spinning weapon increase the potency on a catalyst.
Okay, let me...
Nope, affinity granted standard. Okay, so you can't put the intelligence affinity on it. Oh yeah, and you can take the ash off of Roger's weapon he just gave you. Oh, look who it is.
Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you, isn't this place?
Making a lot of friends.
The round table hold, covert quarters of the two fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
This door's open.
Oh, do I have
Prepare
the
for some. You have the right. Prepare for something really fucked up, by the way.
Hey, when you...
Church of the Two Fingers.
The Church of the Two Fingers.
They meant two fingers.
Didn't they mention a competing Church of the Three Fingers?
Well, how many fingers are on a hand, Jens? If you have
6.
two good fingers.
6 if you look at Godric's. He makes he does like a really good wind up, and he has 5 fingers because he grafted an extra pair, or like 2 of his fingers are clearly grafted.
Well, he doesn't count. Finger Haver George is clearly a statistical outlier.
Are you that new tarnish?
Yo.
You've done well. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer.
Let their wisdom wash over you. Great Elden, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
And they kind of wiggle around. I'm getting very, like... Case. Like
Oh, it's a big, you should touch the fingal. You love it. They gave it a chair, even though it doesn't, just kind of stuck to the ground.
Yeah, I just get very, like...
Yeah.
Was it you who rang the bell of awakening?
I talked to the lady again.
Oh, right, she's a finger reader. She can do the thing with the rune.
A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power,
So if I want to be Six Arms McGee...
I will. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not? Ah, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika. She who is tainted by the strength of their runes, and so grace was it. Listen, the greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no
Fuck them
mercy.
all up.
Have their heads. Indeed, the demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood.
That big dude sucked ass. He was nobody.
It was gross.
All these other lords are gonna kick your ass 12 times more.
You know, I think they're right, though.
True.
I've fought a bunch of them now, and yeah, I think they're right. So this is the transposing kiln. So you have two things you can get from... Well, you have three things. One, you can pop it and twist it and squeeze it to get the juice out, the runes. And two, you can get these two things. Another faith weapon. Yeah, their descriptions on the dragon head is pretty good. Yeah, bear witness. Grant the small dragon a fleeting glimpse of life and thrust it skyward, spewing flames over. This is the dragon fist weapon. We got Axe of Godric.
Follow up with initial input for third.
So you remember the walking mausoleum that would let you like clone a remembrance?
Yeah.
Here you go.
So if I want to get double up, I can do so.
It just wouldn't make sense because you gotta have two dragon bone fists, right?
Yes. Like the moment you get that, you gotta have like you just gotta be dual wielding. Let's go quick check with our friend over here.
There's Hugh.
Now, those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled her mark. Fine and well.
Oh, I can make a double up. Yeah.
Yeah, if you find Lost Ashes of War, you can copy it.
The girly boy here, she's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
I need 2 more.
I need more. I need runes. I'm literally out of runes.
I got a runes. Well, your inventory is probably full of them.
Always is.
So, yeah, I was deceived because the first upgrade on your shield doesn't seem to do anything except raise its attack. The second one on mine raised the stability, so that would go up every other level.
Ah.
So if you're into blocking, blocking is like usual, pretty good when it works, pretty bad when it doesn't. Did you get where? Okay, don't tell me where you got the Great Turtle Shield. Yes,
I need to get. I think one of my next things is just getting 14 strength because the shield is too good.
Did it come from a? Did you kill a turtle and get it?
I did not kill a turtle.
Okay, because I've seen plenty of player ghosts using it, and I don't know where they got it.
Like this is my next need to equip.
Did you get it in Stormvale Castle?
No.
Okay, then I was that makes a relief off my mind because I'm starting to doubt whether or not I actually did. Because I spent a long ass time scouring Stormvale Castle, and I thought I did every possible thing.
Yeah, this shield, I'm like thinking of going like Dex int. I am willing to put 14 strength down on this.
A 14 strength would get you like some katanas if you ever found those. Uchi katana is usually 14 to use.
So I think honestly that might be my next level goal is just get to that and move over to it because it's also like it's just right. Nah, I'm good. I don't need to lose all my health, thanks. Door.
Wait. Is she the thing that lowers your health?
What was that?
Okay. You made me realize something by you just saying something out loud.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been wondering what that health down bar on my icon on my bar has been for forever, and it's because I talked to her.
If you get a hug, you get the rune, and your health goes down. If you use the rune, then it goes away. But the next time you go to get the rune, your health goes even lower. You need to go this way.
That's weird. Let him find out stuff on his own. He'll talk to NPCs again. With this guy. You're floating away from the wall.
No, I love it.
You're just showing how powerful your calf muscles are.
I'm incredibly powerful. Damn.
Somebody got up there. Yo, fuck your books. The best co-op pose is the ring. I'm sorry. The ring is the best one.
The two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be
It's a good magic card.
all-knowing You now
Gideon.
belong to a select group of
No,
fellows.
accumulated knowledge.
As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more Great Rune then, as your fellow. The inheritors of the Great Runes, we of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including...
God, okay, alright, yep.
Godric the Grafted, Lord of Storm.
Sure.
So the way they word it like this, because Godfrey ain't the first one you could get. You could get another one first.
Lord of the volcano manor of Mount Gelmir, Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Lane-Dell, and Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of...
Well, I've been told to go to the academy.
You'll still be after more, Grace,
It's so very wizardly,
won't you?
so you'll probably want to go to Hogwarts.
So, Godric the Grafted, Lord of Storm.
Give me his flavor text.
Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already. General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious
General Radahn.
warrior.
Yeah, Raubon. I keep calling him
Yeah.
Raubon.
To a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east.
Okay.
And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot, even approaching...
Yeah, that place sucks
a
ass.
mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still...
Oh, is that who that captain asshole who... Oh, yeah, probably who that captain asshole is.
I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore. Praetor Rykard is the lord of the volcano manor of...
Praetor, good title.
He is a ruthless
Actually, I think the
justiciar who
captain
commands a
asshole
company
was
of inquisitors.
against Radon. I think he was
Vile
Milan.
face, serpent and demeanor.
Oh,
The
Milena's...
volcano,
Yeah.
Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven.
Alright.
Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Lane-Dell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being.
It's Altus Plateau. I've been calling it the Atlas Plateau this entire time.
But it's the Altus.
It's the
Academy
Altus.
of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden
Okay.
lands of Liurnia.
So this could be another
Renala is queen of the Carian
place to
lords
go.
who govern the academy, but Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
Oh. Huh. So she just runs an academy. She's not actually a lord. She just
You know-
owns a rune.
I do think I don't know how much I agree with his assessment of her, but you'll
knows?
find out when you get
Yeah,
there.
I mean, right. You're right. This dude's just reading from a book, you know?
And I don't like the plot stuff they did with Renala, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh,
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Storm.
yeah, we did the thing.
I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it.
Actually, you
And
were
I
there.
intend to make a habit of scavenging
Yeah.
corpses.
Arsenal Charm.
Oh, I have 2 charms now. That was a...
Arsenal Charm is minor
Tiny owl.
hobble ring.
You know, or
Oh yeah, I've been using turtle this whole time. So your spells do cost stamina. But it would let you go heavier. Yeah, you could put on the Godric Soldier. Yeah, so that would let you go heavier.
as heavy as I can go.
Yeah. Although the exile armor looks a lot cooler. But it's much worse.
Damn, you're not wrong.
It depends on what your hat is. If you wear a different hat, it can like push the scarf down. But unless the big scarf is like your appeal. Do you have any good hats? With 12 endurance though, you might need the arsenal charm. But the turtle has been doing good for me.
Oh, I go to heavy load if I do that.
Yeah. Oh,
There
that'll
we
get
go.
you down to medium.
Let's give her some. Oh.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce
Oh, is
yourself.
Gideon your dad?
Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while.
Alright. I like these two that look like they're taking a selfie.
Yeah, they with the selfie stick. Oh, you've already bought the memory stone.
Yeah, this is...
I have found so many memory spells, and I've had 2 spells attuned the entire time. Yeah, you know Nefeli is fine because she's huge.
Yep.
It's all a bit much. I'm still looking for my own. You're telling me I don't believe if I do have this talent, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach. Certainly he does appear intimidating. I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold. I can tell. He's a gentle soul. If I do have a talent for... I suppose I should... I'll ask Master...
Alright. Sorry about your chair.
It's fine, they have a guy. Yeah, I think they disabled Goomba Stomp in this room too. Because that usually does damage.
And I did the fight down here.
Yeah, I fought that guy with a club, I think. No, I fought him with sword.
I went to town with wizard sword.
Yeah, wizard battle. He's also a wizard. He
Ah.
throws his blood at you.
Yes. And ice and all other... Well,
Might be good go there. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over the lake.
yeah, we got there, we got here, where I can just barely see the...
Yeah, here's the map stone. You've also got, you could read the rune you found to see where the Divine Tower is, because apparently you can do that. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to do that, because I have a rune that I don't know where the hell it is.
So that's
Your rune is a key item. Yeah. Oh, you've got a medallion half, too. Seek the Divine Tower of Limgrave, which stands beyond the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle.
Yep.
It's fairly direct.
Yeah, this is a hell of a pickup.
Yeah, you grew a new finger to wear a ring on.
So, right now, I'm like, legit. If I grow another one, am I like blasphemy?
No, it's like baseball, you know?
Okay.
Baseball players had different numbers of fingers, too. There were certain baseball players who had, like, a couple thousand fingers because they underflowed.
Okay.
If they had too many fingers removed, and it caused them to have too many fingers.
So up there. There.
There's the troll. If you ride, oh, here's a good thing. Face the camera a little bit right. Yeah, if you just kind of go east from here, you'll find a way to go get up to him.
That's what I've been trying to do for some time now.
Yeah, go east from here.
I'll try for weird birds.
Don't worry about that thing off in the distance. Just head right towards it.
This is another death bird. Ah, fuck.
Ano-
Alright.
Another death bird, huh? This is the only one I found.
Death Ride Bird.
Banned and modern. This thing kicked my ass for a while.
I'll take that hit.
This is one of the mini bosses or mini bosses the game just puts in places at night.
Yes, I've already did 2 already like this. Not this bird, but at night. Now we're trying just the long range attacks. Okay, you want to go in? Oh, okay. Alright.
The most messed up thing about this is that he looks like Tweety Bird. His head.
I'm leaving. Clack.
Yeah, I know a blast when I see one.
Yeah. But yes, I have seen death birds.
Yeah. I haven't seen. This is the only one I've seen, but I knew he was here, so when I saw you got here at night, I wanted you to go fight him and get killed. I don't actually. There's not actually a way to get to the troll from up there. Well, there might be if you do horse bullshit.
I've tried horse bullshit so much. Anyway, no bird.
And not nighttime. Whenever you find a night boss like that, it's annoying because it always puts you. It seems to always put you in mourning when you die, so you have to sit at the bonfire again, and then.
Play this game for 100 hours. What the hell is this? Hell yeah.
Yeah, just one of the many. We've decided there's a boss here at night. Man, these dinosaur dogs are fucked up, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm checking this place out, which we know. I guess I know who's in the area now.
Yeah, you know that somewhere in Caelid is Master Raubon, the Bull of Alamigo.
All right.
He is called that, right? The Bull of Alamigo?
Yeah, he's the bull. Well, we go.
Yeah.
All right, you know what?
Celia, town of sorcery. Wizard saying to fuck off.
Okay. God, I was. Fuck you.
Lone wolves.
Half my MP for that, huh? Yeah, we're taking dogs for a walk.
The summons are pretty good because even if they suck, like these guys, look, their damage kind of sucks.
Don't care.
They distract.
They're not here for.
They can be valuable distraction tools.
That is their point here.
Like, see, look at that little statue over there.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah, that thing. That is from whence the... And not only does that tell you you can summon, that is where they come from when you use the ashes. Like, they will arrive from that spot. So if you're wondering, where the hell are my ashes? The answer is, they spawned by the stick and they're taking forever to arrive.
Fighting?
Oh, it's a wretched little man. Guy dropped an item. It is probably a Erd leaf or Roa. Roa fruit, yep.
Okay.
I can hear a treasure goblin.
How do I open a door? Probably clear out the wizards.
There is a way to open the doors. At the very least, clearing out the wizards will offer you room. Might have to fight that guy with your sword. Nope, yeah, just enough.
And a flask. Oh, thanks. Oh, another door.
There's an item up there.
What are these buttons?
Those are additional using items you can set, and they're not bound to anything. You just use them from your menu. So stuff you want to be able to use quickly, but are not going to use that often. I put my telescope there, and the ashes that I do use.
That makes more sense. Where's my telescope?
It's already bound to something. Well, you're using it, so it won't let you swap it, I don't think. The one thing about the telescope, having it bound to a not bound button is the way you stop using your telescope is to use it again. Be wary of dodging to get out of it, because if you're on a cliff, I may have died that way. Or you can also get out of it by pressing the use item, which makes you drink a potion usually, and it uses a potion. So,
Oh, I've already summoned, so.
You've already summoned, so the stick is used.
A bigger door. Where the hell's the Great Lord? I'm gonna find them and kick their ass.
You found the Tang Wall already. There's a lot of them in this game. People like that message a whole lot. It's not funny anymore.
I enjoy it because I see it rarely enough. Like, if it were everywhere, I would dislike it, but like, I've only seen it like 3 times, and it's been in good places.
Yeah, the telescope's very useful.
Yeah.
It and the ooh, look at that.
Oh. Well, I don't care what else I find here. That's
You gotta get ye flask.
Uh-huh.
You cannot get ye flask.
Wait a minute.
Behold.
Oh boy. And
Platforming. Platforming is much less perilous in this game, though. Unless you're on horseback, then you're on your own. Skulldin message. I'm afraid they are correct. Your horse is possessed of a double jump.
then we'll go for the other one after that.
Lots of clambering around rooftops in this game.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're Dark Souls 3 in it. I'm very interested in trying an intelligence build or a faith build the next time I play. Because I can think of one intelligence weapon in an area that is pretty far from Lingrave, but there's nothing stopping you from just riding your horse and going all the way there to get it. Yeah. Staff of Loss.
It's missing its glintstone. Only capable of casting invisibility sorceries.
Boosts invisibility sorcery.
And it has just nothing requirements. Like, comparatively.
Yeah, comparatively.
I mean,
Need to be You need tiny amount of dexterity to
This
use
is like,
it.
16, 18 or whatever. Like, you need barely a little bit on it. Alright, so somewhere in the world, one of these was open.
A change in the world has taken place.
Not that one. Yeah, okay.
Sophia.
Look, nice try. You can't outlast that.
Blocking is what actually gives you that attack stagger damage. It attacks your stamina directly. Not the most damaging against these guys because they're sorcerers,
Right.
but
Gets
the job done.
All I can ask for, really. Oh, that's what those ladder.
A good message.
I think this is all the way up to the tiny one.
Yeah, this goes to the Erd Tree Sproutling. You can jump on that tree branch. A lot of this game is finding ways to get up. If you want to explore more of Stormvale Castle, the answer is look for dumb ways of going up and places you can roll off onto, and you'll find them. Don't die, that would be bad. Ooh, where do you get that spell? There you go.
That could have been worse. I would like to have big sword.
Good switch on to the sword there. He knew exactly how many rounds he had left in the mag.
But I've gotten a little used to it. It's the only thing
I saw at the beginning you were dry firing a lot, but that's a mistake you only make so many times.
Indeed.
You make the head scratch animation and then everything goes wrong.
Whoa.
Double Helix. It's a good Death Grip song. I wonder why some enemies, when they get stagger broken, show you the spot to attack for massive damage, and some don't. Like, have you ever killed, staggered a big enemy and then, a spot on it started glowing?
Yes.
Like, that's the weak spot you attack for massive damage, but...
It's strange.
I kind of like it because it tells you where to do it.
I like it better than just, not knowing. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
There we go. You take real sorcery damage. Still interested in my ass. I don't like this.
Running away. Aha, he fooled you. Oh shit. There we go.
We're doing a good job of cleaning out the town. I just haven't found the next door. Up here? No.
It's got to be further in town, right? Like, we're getting towards the shack.
Yeah, I don't want to be...
They're hard to see because the glowing blue door is easier to see than the void that is behind them.
Whoa.
There's some potion goblins around here somewhere, if you need more potions.
Yeah. Not gonna heal
But your
from that. I'm
regen
just
is...
gonna regen from that.
Yeah, your powerful regen is still ticking.
As long as that's still ticking, I'm up.
Okay, you got these guys dead in a combo. I'm a Quayla's Lily.
Oh,
Those are fairly rare.
And you don't open. Let's go into town again.
It should be mostly cleared out here. Oh, there's an item. I think that's the guy who shot you before. There's one on your flank. It's a little guy. These guys must be the lame sorcerers because they don't get the Zardoz heads.
And that's a groove.
Flask recharge. The Zardoz heads seem to indicate... Oh, there's a wretched little man. Yeah, good choice on that. These guys can wreck house.
Yeah, I see those blades. I don't want any of that. There we go. Oh, I got two back. Let's have a drink.
Yeah, pound one. For a long time, I would use my Wondrous Physic before I used my potion, and it took a long time to, like, not do that. Because you can get your flask back from groups, but you can't get your Physic back except by bonfire.
Again, not over here.
Could be down on the lower level.
I don't know if I've checked down here.
I don't think it's down here. I thought we were up a level higher. But there's still stuff down here to find, probably. That's how I entered the town, was from that bonfire.
So I entered the town, got killed, like, right here, and then got pulled to a stake, like, way over on that side. I was really confused.
Yeah, there's a Stake America. He was going to throw the book at you.
Yeah, no thanks. All right.
Item. Maybe it's time to use the horse to apply the algorithm.
It does seem like it's time to get up with the horse.
And if you pass a blue door, it might be a good idea to mark it on the map so that when you eventually unlock the next one,
Sure.
You'll know where to go. Wait, nope, not there. Thought this was a doorway. Yeah, but here's a doorway. Well, game handles map markers very well. I was complimented last evening by using the blue map markers to judge distances. By placing it on the map, looking at it physically in the world, and seeing how far away from me it was, and using that to triangulate.
That's good use of them.
Well, if they're going to give me satellite imagery, I'm going to use it, you know? Ooh, nice roll.
Shit.
I'll piss.
I don't want to be here. Not against you.
That is one thing about being a wizard, is it makes horseback combat more awkward, doesn't it?
A little bit.
It's like your shots kind of go where your torso is aimed.
sucks.
This does suck. Maybe one of them will come around the corner for you. Okay, that guy's almost dead. Okay, your regen just wore off.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if these guys are respawning or if there's just a lot of them.
I think there's just a lot of them. And that's a group. Okay.
Somebody wearing that hat left a message, and then we saw them die. I've had a lot more bloodstains working recently. I think that patch they produced was partially for that. It may be foolish to think this, but perhaps the door we unlocked was near the thing that unlocked it.
Perhaps. Let's mark the doors, though. Also, going up there is probably a good idea so that I can come down on the town.
Yeah, easier rooftop access. Yeah, I want to press select to exit the map too. It brings up menu selection a lot.
I know.
Okay, so here is where we unlocked the tower. It was that thing right behind us. We had to force platform up to it.
I want to head this way. Well, okay, let's look around the tower first.
Does not look safe. As a minor note, prism stones,
Yes.
shockingly more reliable in this game than ever before.
Glad for that.
No more. They will sometimes get stuck to the wall and prove a false negative, but with much less frequency than they ever did in Dark Souls. They also seem to persist longer. Like if you sit at a bonfire and get up, they'll still be there.
Oh. Oh boy.
I want to walk into that right now.
Now without a little bit more scouring the town. Because the town is currently empty.
Yeah. Yeah, that might have been the door you opened.
I think it was.
Because I think that was
I think it was Blue Tang.
I like how this game has a lot of tension with that. Where it's like, do I sit down or do I... Ooh. Guy spotted. This game has finally done away with the go through a fog wall to unlock a new area thing. The yellow fog walls are just for bosses. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. There must be a guy up there.
There must have been somebody who dropped on me. I mean,
I think there's another belfry to your left.
I trusted.
Item. Toxic mushroom times 5. I don't really like that mushroom. They're kind of toxic.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kind of
Does
avoid
not.
them if I can.
It does not engender a positive mushroom environment.
Okay, that was what I was after.
I can see that person horsing around.
Yeah, that's where I was just about to go.
Party Boy 69. You'll never think the same way about horse noises ever again. What kind of item was that you just picked up?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I know what kind. You'll never guess.
I assumed crafting material.
It was a hat.
Whoa!
Yeah, this has an interesting ability too.
Increases damage taken.
Yeah, so it makes your blue potions heal more, but makes you take more damage. They also just have a lot of immunity, so they're good for walking around in poison. Except for the whole taking more damage part.
Yeah, not happy with that one.
You should try it on, though. It looks amazing.
Hold on.
Ladder, ladder.
Yeah, actually, you're getting one of these.
If you could see it dissipate.
Yeah. Nice message.
That was a nice message.
I'm gonna applaud that nice message. And there's the next bell.
Oh, there's a bell.
I want to get all these now.
Saw an item.
That's absolutely worth the time.
Yeah. Lockstones of Ferris, pretty good.
Yep.
I think you're in about the part of the game where you're going to start going skinny on them. Because you had the opportunity to use more than you have probably had the opportunity to find.
Correct.
There's like a bell curve I've experienced where I was absolutely starved of them, and then I had 20 of them, and then I started running out of them again. Ah, a guy. I keep calling these goblins, even though it's bad too. This game has actual goblins in it, so... If you jump on the chimney, you'll be high enough. Or up here. Art of War double slash. This Art of War is actually very good.
So I'm just
if you're a sword guy. That one over there might be a thing, or it might not be. It might be too tall.
We got 3.
Up and down and to your left. You can see.
Alright, let's see what sort of...
Night Comet. Found a spell. Can't use it.
38.
Fires semi-invisible magic comet.
Repeatedly while in motion, charge.
Charging enhances the potency. The Sellians were assassins.
It's also in the this slot.
I bet this is for Sellian magics.
Yeah. Hey, there was an excellent chest that said mimicry head inside of it.
Inside of it was the mimic veil. Yeah.
Was the best thing.
I found a few chests that I have checked, but normal ones I have not been checking either. This one had a bloodstain by it. Spelltrick Talisman +1. 2 guesses what that does.
Uh-huh. It's bigger.
Yep. It also obviates the old one. They weigh the same and you can't wear them both.
Might as well put that on while I'm in town.
Yeah, +1 means 1 extra 1. Yeah, and your symbols show up on your HUD when you get close enough to them. And if you just place the same marker on top of it, it'll disappear. Yeah, I'm wondering if they stacked was the first thing I tried when I got multiples, and then it was like, you cannot wear these at the same time. Like, oh, okay. We got a hater somewhere. Imbued sword key.
Didn't think I had any enough for you. Alright, round 1 on that boss is going to be a hard fought if I go in like I am, but...
Luckily, there is a rest spot nearby here.
Yeah. Oh, let's head upstairs to check out the one that faded up top.
Behold, a way to go. The greatest prize of them all.
Yo, this actually leads up the cliff. I go keep
Yep,
that troll's ass.
it leads to the skull. Mm-hmm.
One moment, I will be right back.
I'll keep the chat warm. Spent all day reinstalling Windows, trying to undo the cursed registry damage that has to be done to my that had to be done to my old install. Did some advanced maneuvers to it. Used sysprep to move the users folder off of my C drive so that I can skimp on how much SSD space I allocate to C drive so that app data doesn't completely use up all my room.
Ooh. I'm excited that you got your whole setup.
It was surprisingly painless. There was definitely cursed registry shit happened to my old install. A little short. It did feel... You kind of want to pop some just to ensure you can't lose it. Yeah. Area, that should be just enough.
Alright. We did get a new thing, but I did say that strength 14 was my next.
Yep, just be able to use more weapons.
Specifically a shield, but...
Yeah. I'm going to spoil something for you right now. There is respecking in the game.
Oh, it has Dark Souls 2.
It has Dark Souls 3 style respecking,
Oh, okay.
which is basically Dark Souls 2 style respecking. Skeleton. Bonk.
Alright. Instead of going up here, though, I'm going to go to that boss arena. That's why I went ahead and put my souls to 0. Wait a minute. Do I have enough?
Yeah, can you get you flask?
Ooh,
There you go.
Hold on.
Yeah, you need 2 golden seeds now. Or 3 seems a little aggro.
I'm willing to go 5-3, but not 4-3.
Yeah, 4-3 is a little aggro. 5-3 will let you flask spam a little bit. Which is an integral part of strategy. Is flask spamming rather than learning and using that to win. Do that a lot.
That's a play. Alright. Speaking of, what do we got?
Behold, 2.
Okay. You all have reach.
They got goo attacks.
They got wiggles.
This is exactly the kind of fights I use my ashes on when there's multiples.
Yeah, I just did call in a friend.
Where it's like, you know what? I don't want to.
Why did the steak put me here?
I don't know. Because this is the stake that's in Celia Township. I guess this stake would maybe be useful if you had the stake, but not the bonfire you have. But we have the
Fair.
bonfire you have, which is better. Luckily, try-dashing through works great with horse.
Yeah. Horse is a hell of an addition to this game.
Yeah, horse pretty fundamentally changes stuff. Ooh, Scholar Shield. That's not one I've seen. Seems to have greatly upgraded your blocking ability. Ooh, that one had a pull.
Oh, you
He
don't
looks
have,
like
wait, you don't have health.
you don't have health. He kind of looks like he's attacking you with a skip it. You were a kid in the 90s. Did you ever attack your siblings with a skip it?
You know what? Hold on. Do you take damage from this? Oh,
Rocks!
Holy shit. You also dodge late. You don't know how to deal with rocks, so I'm gonna take that hit.
Up, piss.
Alright,
Yeah, they tried to outrange you. A wizard.
we'll take a drink and we'll just get in and kill you.
Trying to block a show tell, huh?
Yeah, okay, maybe.
Flying rocks. Firing mass drivers.
Yeah, they don't have a plan against this move. They just don't have a plan against that move.
Flowing Nux, a Nux flowing sword.
Someone defeated a
And
shard bear.
Someone defeated a shard bear. So these guys are kind of glass cannons.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of them, and they attack quickly so they can overwhelm you.
Someday int weapons will exist.
Someday they will. So the Nox sword, perhaps predictably, its weapon art is the goop mode.
Right.
So you can sword whip it up if you want to. It's also a show tell, so I think it goes through block. Lucid's glintstone staff.
Okay.
You know, someday int weapons will exist, and that day is now, but not today.
Fuck
52.
me. 52 in.
Yeah, I kind of wish the goop mode was a trick weapon style.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, having trick weapons with weapon arts to swap between modes would have been very fun. But
there's a good there's a good GIF I saw earlier today that was like a person like doing some Elden Ring things. Like they were in armor, they rolled forward, person goes for an attack, they like parry, they go to parry twice, get bopped in the head, and then like just block and do like a guard counter, and that's how they get through this guy. And then you just have the camera turned a little bit to the left so you can't see the enemy anymore, you just see the person. It's like lady in a red robe just going wave, 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 drink, wave, 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 great enemy felled. Like just like, yeah, I ain't gonna say you're wrong.
So this is a 10 crystallization catalyst, is how I think of it.
This is my payoff at the end of the game, I would.
Yeah. This boosts your shit, makes it more expensive, and you have to be very smart to use it. But I bet this is a blaster.
Because it consumes all additional FP, but additional FP on my 4, okay.
Now, there's going to be some... You already have some sorceries. There's the stick. That's where your dogs would have come from. So, we already have some spells that are getting kind of costly.
Yes.
Like your rocks. So, if your rocks cost 50% or double, then you can only cast, 2 rocks. But that's when you turn all of your potions into blue potions.
Just... then we fire the meteors.
Then you fire the missiles, and you hope that's enough. FP goes up with mind. Intelligence does not help with FP at all.
Yeah, there's Let me go. No,
in other games, it was called attunement. In this game, it is called mind.
Yeah, if I up this to 20, that got me 100 flat. I might need endurance next soon too. 12 is just a little too low.
Yep.
It's okay.
Getting your main stats are getting pretty comfortable, so it's about time to work up on your fundamentals. 20
vigor, that feels good. Took me a while to put some points in health, but I went from 400 to 600, and that's
That has been one of the advantages of just doing what has turned into a pure dexterity build after I got enough strength to use my sword.
That makes sense. Once you're at pure one stat, you actually have a huge amount of health to back yourself.
So it's I've just been putting 1 health into vigor, 1 into endurance, 1 into dexterity, and after 100 levels, they're all at 40. So it's
this is a game that I feel like, because of how huge it is, you're just going to end this as not ultimate hellbane, but I want to say most of my Dark Souls playthroughs, you're going to end up at a higher level than a Dark Souls playthrough.
I feel that, and I will spoil that right now. I don't think 40 is the number anymore. That guy doesn't take damage.
If you'll excuse me, buddy, I'll need to... Excuse me, hold on.
As I got dex to 40, and I looked at 41, and it was still... My damage was still scaling at the same rate.
Interesting.
So I don't think 40 is the number.
I'm told it's still the quote soft cap, but what soft cap means. It might be.
I
very
don't think
different.
it's. I don't think it's the soft cap anymore.
Ooh. Could be 50.
Could be 50. There were some stats for soft cap 50 in Bloodborne.
You beat Godric at
Level 40.
nice.
That's about where you were.
Yeah, I
Like
think
30, I think.
35. I think that's sweet.
That's a good spot for it. I went into Stormvale too early. Because I thought, okay, the game gave me leveling up, and it gave me a round table after I did plot stuff. Surely, I should go do what the game told me to do. So I thought
Nice
that...
hat.
Nice hat. I thought that the bonfires pointing you in a direction was like the way to go. But no, there are many bonfires that tell you many directions.
It's built out of Dark Souls 3, and in 360 was the technical. Okay, well.
No.
And then someone else saying 80 right after that, and then
Yeah.
all right. I'll take that. There is still unknown.
Yeah, this game is definitely it's uncooked yet, but soft cap Sims 3 were mostly 40, unless you were playing a wizard, and then it was 50 or 60. Like intelligence, like
Your wizard had to be at a huge number. I remember that.
you needed your wizard to be bigger. Watch out for that guy. The guy with the Bardiche beats ass.
I just realized that my health was low enough that I was gonna fucking.
Yeah, the Bardiche guys, they don't fuck around. They also don't stagger. They got that NPC poise.
All right, dude.
I might have to give this guy your other blue potion. Yeah.
Didn't want to, but
Did you see him delay his attack? They love doing that.
yes.
They realized rolling was OP. Oh, wait a second. Oh, piss. There you go. They realized rolling was OP, and that the answer was, oh, you give you your flasks back.
Oh, thanks.
And the answer was to just have every enemy delay their attacks randomly. And to give them much poise while they are doing it. Rolling required ahead.
The fuck?
If you look behind you, I thought I saw a thing behind you. Feel like there's a skeleton. Okay, these skeletons aren't that strong. I'm just gonna throw a skull at you. Okay, I don't see anything at the end of these tree branch. Asshole.
I'm busy right now, skeleton.
If I was the developer, I would have put an item at the end of that branch and make you walk out there to get it.
So
That appears like...
I'm looking for the skull on the ledge.
I think we're nearing it. It might actually be... Like, that's right there, to your left. Like, that's
Oh
it.
shit.
Yeah, that's... The spear skeleton was almost a hero who booted you off the cliff with his poke. It careens towards you, too. This game is full of so much stuff like that.
I
Just
know.
wild shit. It's like, there's just a boulder here that tries to... Legend of the Hidden Temple you. Raiders of the... Not Raiders. Not Temple of Doom. Shit, what is the first one called? Indiana Jones and... No, it is Raiders of the Last Ark. Yeah, I was mixing up Raiders and
Raiders.
Last Crusade. Man, isn't it funky how they only made 3 Indiana Jones movies? They
Weird.
could have made a bunch of bad made-for-TV movies about him being young. They could have made a bad movie about him being old, but they just stopped with those 3.
They could have made adventure games.
Actually, if those were LucasArts, they might have been okay.
I think they were. I don't actually. I didn't actually. I just know they exist.
LucasArts made good adventure games.
All right, let's go check out this extremely.
I think they made Loom, right? Yeah. Well, no, okay. Loom wasn't LucasArts. It was Lucasfilm Games. That's why it was so weird. I remember that game being really weird, and that's why.
Welcome to Graveyard.
I'll also say Loom is the best adventure game.
I didn't think that was gonna work. I thought my reach was bad.
Human bone shard. Get human bone shards from skeletons, which makes sense.
You can get back up. It's fine.
One got up.
Okay.
Wonder if there's any ashes around here. A lot of the times you'll find ashes in graveyards, which again makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's where ashes would be. See, there's a church up ahead too, and I really want to get there because there's a visible.
There's a bonfire, but there's also these guys. Look at that horse.
Look at that horse.
That horse was not animating.
Yeah, so you saw that horse, right?
Our old nemesis, Silverfish Man. Deploying mass drivers.
Oh, I didn't need mass drivers with these.
So they have anti-air.
Yeah.
Or flak cannons. They also have pickling.
Okay.
They got him in the butt.
You doing okay over there?
Who's there? Well, it matters not. If you are wise, you will leave immediately. My flesh writhes with scarlet rot. It is a curse. Not to be meddled with by man.
Oh, I have a cure. Wait, no, I don't have the needle yet.
If you
Shit.
are wise, my flesh.
Shit. You're the person
Don't
I'm
have
supposed
the
to be
needle
able to
yet.
cure.
You found them, though. Perhaps you will find the needle later.
Hopefully, in time. I'll have to keep you in mind.
Undead bone shard.
Let's spend that while you got it. Even if it makes the enemies outside wake up.
Oh, you can sneak by them.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah, you might not.
I'm not supposed to be here, right?
You might be punching above. You're not that. You're not punching that far above your weight, but you're punching above your weight. So
My sorcery is allowing me to punch above my weight.
yeah.
One of the other reasons I don't want to put more into my MP flasks is that at 0, my MP flask's full healed.
Yeah. Because your MP flasks and your HP flasks appear to heal the same amount. And your HP flask goes from like healing half your flask to healing your entire HP bar in one upgrade.
Yeah, okay. I deserve that death. So we've got a couple sites around here to go check out immediately. And I'm supposed to go check in the Great Swamp. For like the actual cure. Which is supposed to just be a golden needle.
She has she's being petrified. And of course, if you feel like you want to leave hell, you have an entirely new area you've unlocked.
If I don't want to be in hell anymore, I can just choose not to be. But we're doing okay here, and I don't feel too bad about it. No. There should be an item up here. There always is. It's like a star shard.
Yeah, I don't understand these.
I don't know.
The game seems, if they're just FP regeneration, the game seems to really hold those to its chest, like ways to get your FP back.
You only find them in these things.
Which, I think these are either star calendars or like starlight reflecting mirrors. You can kind of see some like carvings in the bowl that makes you think they have some astrological significance.
The corner of the map's bill above weight. Yeah, okay. I'll accept that. I have a idea of what I want to do over here.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, I told you about this when you tried to when you got me to fight a bird.
Ah, yes, there's a troll. Well, you see that little triangle below the ruins mark? Like if you down and to the left. More down and to the left. Directly down. That's where the troll is, in this zone. There's a road that goes right to it.
Alright, let's get moving then.
Could this be a pickle? Is it time for a pickle? Sacramento buds don't seem to respawn. They seem fairly rare. I found one recipe that uses them, and I no longer need it. Oh, well, little not happy this game has so much crafting in it, because I'm kind of over crafting, but it's nice to be able to make my own blood grease. Like I do at home, you know?
Yeah.
Behold, enemies are punching above your weight. There you go.
Could be a little above my weight, huh? Oh, nice.
Gold Rune 9.
I'm sorry.
Enemies that have over 1,000 health.
Okay, and they're giving me Gold Rune 9 for my trouble.
They're also giving you your flask back.
Damn.
There is one recipe that uses non-renewables that seems very worth crafting, and the non-renewable you actually get a lot of. The thing that just says it gives you a damage buff. And I should try using that more, because I have like 50 of the item that you use to make it.
That's the biggie.
Yeah, these are the harpies that hang around with bats for some reason. I bet Glintstone Arc could be a lot better against them, because they do the horizontal dodge. Yeah, the bats aren't that bad. They're also critically weak to jump attacks when they're flying. They really hate being knocked out of the air.
Alright. Yeah, we are... Shit. This sucks. I'm not gonna have any FP left to fight the,
It's fine. She'll give you back her flasks. Okay, she did. You may have to fight the troll. Or hope this bat drops flasks. Or sneak past the bats. Yeah, they really hate being knocked down.
Where'd you go, bud?
It's right, you could smoke them if you've got them.
True.
I mean, when else are you going to use them? They have the elixir problem. They're like... Their rarity makes them unusable, which actually makes them bad. Okay, that bat was full of potion, so it's no longer an issue. Ah. Goblins.
Okay. Ooh, and a building over here. So yeah, this person with the pots.
You know, I don't know if I remember to actually enter here or not. I might have killed the troll and then left. I'll check when I play again. I was planning on doing that tonight, but then you started going, and I thought, I'll worry about setting up obs and stuff later.
That's fair. All right.
I've made a lot of blood and fire grease. I've made a fair amount of bone darts, but just because they're very cheap to make and they're useful for luring single enemies towards you.
All right.
You just throw a bone at them, they take 20 damage, and they know you're there.
All right, buddy.
Of course you go directly ahead when you're told about an ambush. The thing to do, the easiest way to disarm a trap is to set it off, you know?
I care more about killing this enemy than any other bit at the moment. This position sucks.
Yeah, you don't want your mass drivers to hit the pot. Up. Can you get there in time? Seems like another round of mass drivers might do it. Carrying to finish him off? Nope, just one poke. Well done.
Alright. That's what I was after. I was just sick of this dude throwing garbage on my head.
He does throw pots at you. And this guy does not respond.
That's what I figured, because, you know...
And there might be an item around here.
Oh. Could it be item?
I don't know if it'll be particularly useful to you, but there might be an item around here. It might be up on top. I'm pretty sure there's a jar around here for crafting. Eh.
Oh.
If it is around, if it is around, wizards don't have all that much use for pots anyways. Or I might just be wrong. Usually when there's a lot of pots around, there's a pot for you to find.
I think I'm at like 6 pots on a craft.
Yeah, Bernd had worded how the pots work in a way that made sense to me. Where you have a limited number of pots, but you get them back when you use the pot item.
Yeah.
So it's an odd system.
So like you get incentivized to use them, but not like...
And then you have to recraft them. It's like, they're pot slots. They're how many slots for pot items you have. Yeah, pots, most of the throne items have scaling. That's something they kept from Dark Souls 2 into 3 into this. And if you look at the item, it'll tell you what its scaling is. It's most useful for glintstone sorceries, like the sorcery items, the ones that use FP.
I'm in the wizard zone.
It might be an ambush. Yeah, they're like Zelda empty bottles. Burned had worded it as... Ah, nice. The pots you find hold the pots. They're pot holsters. You must have camera auto recovery on or something. That camera 180 was weird.
Now you're just gonna rush down the final one.
These guys are weaker than the guys in the village.
And all my drinks back.
Black Key Bolt. Golden Rune 4. Oh, there's a tower up there.
Oh, that's a rune tower.
Oh, no, there's a big tower, but also there's like... Oh, there's also a goat attacking you. It's like a ruined tower, and also, yeah, there's
a ruined tower and a ruined tower. What do you want?
The Rams are haters. They don't roll, so they're not cool.
Yeah, there's the...
Your tree looks so small from here.
I'm dead as shit.
Try dashing through. You know, I don't think I've been here. I do think I saw the troll, fought him, and then went, I've done everything here.
I mean, you think much for the sub. Oh shit, I'm here.
She's gonna weep every time you come, so come here, because she's the game wants to make sure you know where she's at.
There. Alright, let's try
Yes,
dashing through.
he's using my sword. The Bloodhound Fang. Which I can confirm is incredibly powerful and appears to be one of the more popular choices. I've also learned not to use it in PvP. Because it is incredibly easy to parry.
Ooh, okay.
It's got the, in Dark Souls 3, it was a completely foolish choice to bring any greatsword into PvP, because your ass would get parried, because it was so easy.
Alright, let's try range battle against you. Oh, you ain't gonna let me do that, huh, are you? Alright. Let's do it the way I fought you the last time I fought you.
Does this door open from this side? Lo and behold, it does.
Wow.
Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness. Sanity's Requiem.
Yeah. Was that an Eidos game? No, it was
No, that was a cursed Silicon Knights game, right?
Yeah, Silicon Knights.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was a cursed studio
It's
made
a cursed
that.
studio, but yeah. More cursed than you think. Alright, let's head down. Well...
You can tell Silicon Knights was cursed because they were one of the many Western studios that were going to reboot Silent Hill right before they got destroyed by Epic Games. 35 int creates dark space that draws in spells. Is this the spell vacuum?
I mean, it cost me a quarter of my FP, but it's a just Silicon Knights was involved in the Twin Snakes, yes.
Twin Snakes, yeah. That's probably why they were going on the docket to make Silent Hill. They had the relationship with Konami. But then I remember the lawsuit being about Unreal Engine.
Oh fuck.
Horse platforming.
Where am I? Wow, I'm just at Celia Gateway now.
Yep, if you went down. Which makes sense, the troll was up there.
Yeah. Okay, that means my next goal is not that exact dive into the swamp, but I'm gonna dive into a swamp. I'm supposed to find a needle at a haystack. Again, part of the incredible upgrade that is having a horse.
Yeah, no poison.
Horse is immune to poison, and also, like, you traverse at real speeds.
Destructor disc.
Sacred Ring of Light.
Don't let him get away.
Okay. Just dive directly in the swamp.
The flesh geysers.
Ooh.
Xaxes.
One more and we'll have our shield upgrade for the day. Oh, also, let's go die.
You're gonna try to fight Slime Man again? I was certainly punching above my weight when I fought this guy.
That was 960 damage, by the way.
Yeah, the issue is going to be sustained. Yeah, this guy was where I figured out my weapon art was very, very good. Because I couldn't fucking damage him without using it.
Yeah, okay. Hey, dude. I'm sorry, is that a flexile? No, okay.
Yeah, that was one of the
dudes.
one of the guys hanging out in the swamp that threw a destructo disc at you.
Yeah, so just about that dude. That dude is like that dude to me was my like you know, I've been going around here. Enemies were like I've been fighting very hard, you know, dealing damage. That boss is get the fuck out of here. Like what?
It's like, yeah, why are you trying to play?
Yeah, Scarlet Rot. Oh.
It's toxic.
Yeah. Yeah, so the needle in the haystack that I'm looking for out here is literally the golden needle. I've been told it's out here, and it will allow me to save that lady at the church.
Did the wizard tell you,
Which I completely trust that wizard.
Why wouldn't you?
Again, like I said, I'm going a little above my weight class. It's not that bad, right?
If enemies keep dropping blue potion. You can grind through it with your wondrous flask regen if you really want to.
Where am I?
You are dying quite rapidly.
I can't pull the map up right now, which...
Yeah, you've got haters. I think they're gone. A lot of structures around here to poke around at.
I don't like here.
Bugs.
I hate bugs.
I'm going to explore Lemuria for a while.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah, there's a wizard academy there.
Well, look, I found a lot of good things while I've been out here.
Yeah.
Couple
You don't
levels.
you don't always have to be given
Bu-
toxic
bu-
statuses and attacked by bugs. Sometimes you can go to a wizard school.
What if you just leave? Yes, the Great Rune.
Yeah, the Great Rune told us where to go to activate it. It said that there was a tower across the Great Bridge from Stormvale Castle or Northern Limgrave or something. Yeah, the Muppets have psychobilly freakouts.
Anyway. This is what I was after. But yeah,
I heard
this is...
somebody charging towards you and they disappeared when you sat down.
Yeah, still a lot out here. This is where you get... This is the tunnel. This is where you come out of it. And this is all the area I've explored. I haven't gone down here. I haven't checked the giant coast.
The coast is big.
I haven't checked the south much. This road is basically all I've traveled. And then, yeah. I think I've got most of this area.
Yeah, you did most of a good job exploring Limgrave. Probably got all the high notes. You do have a sending grave you can go to. Yeah, that's an interesting thing to do.
Let's do that and then we'll head over to Linvale.
Lemuria.
Lemuria.
There's Lemuria up the lakes, and then there's Limgrave, the Weeping Peninsula to the south, Caelid to the east.
And then the not Atlas Plateau.
There's the Atlas Plateau, and there's Mount Gulg. Haven't found Mount Gulg yet.
What the fuck?
It's a zip line.
Okay, they were. Let's use the Stargate.
Parrying. Shields allow you to use the parry skill to deflect. Map zoomed out again. I think.
Well, I'm back in Caelid again.
Yeah, we're in the very far north of Caelid. This is where Undead Hunter D told us to go.
Yes, we were supposed to meet a friend here.
See, I found that teleporter without asking D about it. When I had the prompt to show him Deathroot, I was like, yeah, he'll probably hate that. He hates undead. So I just got teleported here completely independently. I was like, what the hell? Oh, that's a good message.
No, I trust, you know.
We trust Undead Hunter D.
I will hand over one Deathroot.
I smell it. Death. Feed it me.
The Death Eater.
This guy kind of looks and sounds like a brute from Halo. If they like threw a bunch of tarps over him.
A little wider. Clawmark, Seal, Beast Eye.
I shall grant thee feed. I shall feed me.
Oh, you can kind of see his Googer.
You know, someday an illusory wall will exist, and I will fist pump.
Someday it may or may not exist.
Or maybe they'll never exist, and I will never fist pump.
They put hidden paths in the game for the bridge east of Stormville Castle that lets you skip over things.
Said to tremble when close to Deathroot.
You got a Shabiri grape somewhere.
What was the other item I just got here? The claw?
The claw, it's a seal, so it's a talisman. Or not a ring talisman, but a casting talisman. They call incantation tools seals. And they call rings talismans.
B-seal, okay.
It's messed up to me. Yep, so that's a spellcasting tool. And there's a big guy outside. I haven't tangled with him yet. He looks really big and mean, strong and green.
Well done. Alright. I'm gonna ask the question.
What's the question? What's the number?
Boss health bar or no boss health bar? Do you think this guy gets a boss health bar?
I couldn't possibly say. Some person over there is poking.
That's how much damage?
Well, you did about 10% of his health. And he nearly killed you in one shot.
It's good to know that a movable Gonzalez exists in the world. You know?
Yeah, we do love Immovable Gonzalez. Now, is he still miffed? We are cool.
Okay. If you want the fight, you can have the fight. If you don't want the fight, don't have it. I didn't die in one shot.
You almost did, but
went to 1 HP.
The one level you put into Vigor saved your life. It's a divine tower out in the sea.
No, we don't really have a map here, so...
And there are items here, but...
Shrug.
It might be a bit slim pickings compared to the effort.
Let us finally head up
Head up to the lakes.
head up the lakes.
It's springtime in beautiful Lake Michigan, and we're going to take the... We're going to take the Michigan Express over the lake. This reminds me, you have a Flask Plus just sitting in your inventory. We got a sacred tier that we never used. I don't think it'll matter. Oh, look, there's a person here.
Oh. Hello again. 1 second, let me...
Maybe you did use it. I'm dumb.
Maybe let's talk to a friend.
Hello? Could you donate any Shabiri grapes? I'm on a pilgrimage, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the love.
Give grape, do not give grape.
Do you give grape or not grape?
Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
I'm like 90% sure I messed up this NPC quest. But
it is a Dark Souls quest, so yes.
yeah, that's been my angle. I'm just not going to worry about it my first playthrough. I've successfully completed one to the very end.
Have
So
you?
I've completed one NPC quest. I'm going to put that in the W column, you know? Ah. No, I've successfully completed two. I did this guy's thing too.
Apologies, I'm afraid my... Oh, right. I can tell you what You've seen that That's the Academy of Rain. Only its doors have been... After they declared they wouldn't... The Academy cast repelling seals on the East Gate. As you might have guessed, making entry to the Academy in... And so I'm...
Ah, a Glintstone key, huh?
You need a glintstone key to get in.
I have one of those.
I'm afraid we
Or
don't.
No, we have a...
We have a imbued swordstone key.
Yeah.
Which we never looked at. Never looked at.
Was well known. I followed her at school, but Selin was expelled from the academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers. Under the name, the illustrious Selin would never. Why not
So the
find
witch you found might be evil.
never reach the Erdtree capital? And if you find an extra glint, once you've tied up or you a loose end, would you consider? I know it.
Donating it to me.
Yeah, so if you find an extra key, he wants it. He's not even like rude enough to ask for the one key you find. No, he
Right.
So that stops. Yeah, I think he's the same voice actor as one of the Crestfallen warriors. Not of Hawk the Slayer, whatever his name is, from Hawkwood the Deserter from Dark Souls 3, because that's Sir Aymeric. And he is not nearly sultry enough. Yeah, Bridge, you need a bird to get there. As you may have guessed, that is where you started the game.
Yeah. I remember this little path, and that's it. There's still a beacon there that I haven't put there. Oh.
It was over here. You accidentally put it on top of the round table hold. So Lemuria is huge. You can go anywhere you like, as long as it's forward. Now the skeletons are fine. It's the Bardiche guy who beats ass. Like these guys are nothing.
They're fun.
Like look how much their skull does. I like that the skulls they summon are basically the skulls from the catacombs.
Yep.
I've gotten time.
What the hell was that item I got here?
You got a warm stone, which is a using item.
Huh.
Kind of a meager item to hide behind a huge skeleton.
Yeah, that was an enemy that was like reasonable in the area we were just in, but not here.
But hey, if every treasure was something you like if every encounter guarded a treasure that was equal to its worth,
Then
it wouldn't be that exciting, would it?
You have to spread out the treasures.
You have to have some encounters be pushovers that... Oh, are you dead? No.
I wasn't sure.
You have to have some encounters give wonderful treasure and be absolutely unguarded. And you have to have some encounters be very hard and have complete dick in them. And then you have to have some that are correct. And that keeps you guessing. Like that. I bet that's an ash. That's a big glowy. Out of juice.
It caught me not paying attention.
Academy Scroll.
Even bigger. That could be a... like something I bring to sell, and that's a brand new...
It's a scroll.
Spell.
Maybe it'll have spells. The last book you gave somebody had spells in it.
Yes, I gave us... the way I got this sword...
Was it from a scroll?
Yeah, it was from a scroll.
Mm. Maybe you can tell what the scroll will give if you read it. I don't actually know. Some kind of camp down there, too.
We need to head down.
There's lots of stuff. You can do whatever you want. There's this huge area. There'll keep being more. The deer should also roll like Sonic when you scare them. I mean, they're like a goat. They're a split-toed ungulate. Wait, are goats split-toed? They are. Yeah, they're absolutely cloven-hoofed.
Alright, we got a fort to invade. And beyond it is the treasure I seek.
Yes, the information lives beyond. These guys look familiar.
Blue.
But they're blue. Instead of the other guys are green and orange.
Red and green, yeah.
Ooh, I think he threw an undead hunter charm at you. Or a Lloyd's talisman.
You gotta have the poison going. Ooh.
They got his. That's the sword
That's
you're
the sword
using.
I'm using.
The tabard he just picked up has really high poison resist. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook. It's very ugly, but the foot sold. It's got 63 immunity.
Ah, blah, blah.
Is there a chest or something here? Often there is on these encampments. That scroll might have, like the cookbook you got might have been the thing, though. Ooh, is there an item in that tent?
Nope.
Usually the tents are empty, but I have found items in tents before. It's still very funny how fragile barrels and crates are in the universes of
Yeah, like
Souls games.
a barrel will explode to the slightest touch. You know, much like a normal barrel, which is held together by nothing, clearly.
Bonfire ahead.
Oh, literal bonfire.
Literal and figurative. Oh, it's a merchant.
Yep.
Is it a merchant?
Yeah, I think so.
You're
Wow.
new and surprised you found me. No matter, no matter. Why don't? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hat.
Never will.
It's all stolen, but who's asking, eh? Okay, the only thing here looks like anything is the cookbook.
I'll buy it sight unseen.
So they call this place a lake. This is not what I think of when I think of a lake. This is like a marsh.
Yeah, I like marsh.
I remember even before I lived by lakes that are actually seas. When I thought of a lake, I thought of a place you could put a boat. You know?
Yeah. There are definitions, different definitions of lake. Oh, I'm gonna die. One of the funny things about defining lakes is that different states define them differently.
Ooh.
Which is why you have like the land of 10,000 lakes, claiming they have the most lakes in the U.S. But that's by their claim.
That's what Minnesota says. But then you go to Michigan, like, actually, we have more actual lakes.
Right, but with a different definition of what a lake is. Hell, Wisconsin does it too.
Beware of map. Map found. So this place is huge.
Oh, I am in a fucking lake, huh?
This place is big enough to have several map markers. But looks like you got the branch on this side. Hole.
A little bit of hell. Tree. Hole.
That's just where the map marker dropped his cigarette. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. No, that's one of those like little fake cul-de-sacs that they put on there as like a signature. So if somebody steals the map, they'll know.
They'll know. But if you find a mistake in their map, you'll get 10,000 yen. That was a driving thrust of one episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Diamond is Unbreakable. The only chapters I can think of in which the main characters are Rohan and Krillin together. Just them. Now you meet Rohan with Krillin around, but there's other characters in that.
Apparently there's like a bunch of episodes of like the Rohan.
Yeah, the Rohan spinoff.
I've seen none of.
Yeah, I was never that interested in them, but they're probably worth it. They're probably weird and stupid like everything else. Horse. The horses aren't that strong. Almost. Actually, here's a cue. have you upgraded your stick at all?
Cannot be upgraded. The meteorite staff is unupgradable.
How much better is it than astrologer staff?
Has scaling.
I know, but what is the actual number?
The actual number on it is 158 sorcery scaling to 120, 134 on Demi Queen.
Yeah, it could be a situation where it's better, and it probably will be better for a while, but it might. An upgraded stick might eventually surpass it.
I'm thinking it's going to be like a, not quite a Drake sword, because I think it's better than the Drake sword.
Yeah, it's probably better than the Drake sword.
But, like, I feel like it's going to be a situation like that.
There was also, you had a stick that said improved glintstone sorceries. I thought it improved the items sorceries. It probably improves things like glintstone pebble.
Yes.
So depending on what you do... Although you're switching between glintstone pebble and carrion blade a lot.
I think you just walk through.
These guys are weak enough that you can just sort them out.
Yeah, 4 hits is enough.
Wonder if making our sword magic would help for walking around. Because these guys take good damage from both physical and magic.
Let's head over towards house.
House time.
Always love me a good ruin. One of the things about the ruins having, like, there's always something at a ruin, you know?
Yeah, the ruins usually have something for you. Yep, teleporter. I've been marking these on my map and then coming back to them later. I hate these guys so much. The little ones are like nothing, and then the big ones are like, hey, I'm huge, I do a ton of damage, and also I don't stagger.
I'm sorry, did you just fall under the...
And they teleport, and then they throw up to get up behind you and throw up.
The fuck? Be dead down here.
You're about to die from poison.
I traded for it. Bad position to trade, we'll just have to run it back.
Could just run away from him and go into the teleporter.
That's what I mean by run it back.
Just see where it takes you. Yeah, I used the little man for teleporter. Guess he's going for a walk.
Yep.
I guess if I'm not streaming, I should move files around on my computer.
So have you finished Elden Ring?
I have not finished Elden Ring.
Okay. I had to ask.
I feel like I'm hurtling towards the end game, though.
Okay.
Because I have, I've gotten 4 Lord Souls. And I have yet to go to the capital. And the capital has the last bad dude that Gideon is telling me about.
Sure.
Which I don't think is going to be the end game. I think it's going to open up... I think it's going to open up after...
This game keeps going.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a false thing. But I've gotten four Lord Souls, and I also have the sneaking suspicion that I am one Titanite away from maxing my weapon out. And that's like, and that's like a pretty good indicator of end game. It's like once your weapon is maxed, then
you know you're...
then you know that you're not getting any more stuff for it. Yep, and he respawns.
Have fun, dude.
He went for it. He pushed you into the teleporter. But yeah, since I'm not doing anything, I should take the very long time it'll take to move items off my external onto my hard drives. Somebody in Skulden became a lord.
Okay. Well. This looks like a gate sealed by the power of the Great Lord.
This does seem like a gate. There's an item up there. I believe I missed this item when I first saw this zone. Yes, I totally missed this item. You found a simple map. Check an inventory. It's on the rightmost tab. Whenever, like, you know the tab that whenever you buy a clue from a merchant. Oh, they're sorted by, yeah, most recently acquired.
Okay.
Like, Unstone Key is here. This is so nice of them to tell you where to get the Glintstone, you know?
And here's the door. Yeah, here's our door. Here's our...
You just have to read simple map. Although you don't have the map for this zone. I get to ban someone for you.
Oh, look at this. Whoa!
He's fighting with an astrolabe.
What the friend is
what
having
a hero.
Friend is having a time. Goodness.
I got to him before you did.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix my chat now. There we go. Okay, nothing new there.
You banned so easily. Why is this? By followers, your plan won't work. It's too stupid. This is the one thing this game does horribly wrong. You are not allowed to use mounted guns.
I agree. It sucks.
You should use them and then be able to press Y to rip them up and carry them around.
Yep.
Yes.
The fact that I can't be Master Chief.
These guys have a little bit more pepper than the guys around. That's fine. They're still within acceptable ranges. Here's Zardoz.
Hey, the gun is good.
God is good.
Oh,
He does kind of look like Squidward. There's a guy driving it in the back.
Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna die. I was lying, actually. I was lying.
They spin out their tires.
Oh, that's fun.
The Zardozes are good.
Steak?
They do look like Squidward. That's probably a more accessible name for them than Zardoz.
I like Zardoz. That's a floating Zardoz.
When you're in the know.
What?
Well, it took you to the stake and not the bonfire you were at.
Interesting.
So he snuck in the back last time. This appears to be the front door. I hate these items. The soul mass pots do a little too much damage, I think. These kind of weird flamethrowers were actual weapons. They predated firearms by a little while.
Ooh.
They didn't work like this. But the proto guns that existed before firearms were bronze tubes that just sort of spat out fire. Guy had an item drop. Bolt. Crossbows are pretty good in this guy. In this game. Iron tube that shot fire was a weapon in Sekiro, yes.
I mean, you want to stand up there and tangle, I ain't gonna...
And again, Sekiro also had Tanegashimas. Or matchlock rifles. Or, not rifles, arquebus? I think that's how you say it. It's like a primitive musket. Firearms kind of came late to Japan, both resistance to them and also lack of machining infrastructure. Not a lot of iron resources in Japan that are very good. It's actually why katanas had to be made so much with care, was because their source iron was iron sand, which is full of impurities. So they had to work it a long time to get the impurities out. Hence the folding. Just a little sword lore while we're walking around killing guys.
Yeah, we're almost back to Zardoz.
But perhaps we can sneaking behind him. Oh, somebody smells us. I mean, it might be a wizard town, but we are fighting swordsmen. Ah, smithing stone.
Can I kill you from a distance?
The smithing stone drop on those guys is incredibly rare. And kind of ruined me when I restarted my playthrough.
Oh, you got one.
Because I got in my main playthrough, I got one, which is how I got my sword up to fight Margit. Or Margit. He's going on patrol. So when I replicated, I was like, yeah, these guys drop smithing stones. I'll just farm them. And after half an hour with no drop, I was like, you know what? No. This is not the truth.
No.
Okay. He did his charge attack. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they altered drop rate tables. That happened in Sekiro, where there was no repeatable source of divine confetti before the divine realm. You had to beat True Corrupt Monk and get the chess piece in order to be able to get repeatable confetti.
Okay, so you just kill the driver and there goes...
Yeah, the driver is holding the machine up.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah, he spins out his tires and then he goes forward like a tank. I got the cookie circlet. Smithing sword 3. Yeah, and then yeah, the Squidward tank is also full of fire because it's fire.
But now I gotta take a little bit of account of their.
You can look at their pleasant little village.
Here's sparklies.
Yes, this one took me a while to find. Oh, look who it is.
Hey, dude.
It's Rice Lady. Only she doesn't take rice in this game.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please. Your. Oh, bless you. Oh. Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter. Slaughter. Slaughter.
There we go.
All hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
I'm sure in hindsight that'll make a lot of sense. Tree.
Again, I like that there's just a visual, like, look, this is up. Oh boy. Okay, they're not as bad as I thought. I like that there's a visual, like, you know, I see that and I immediately, I'm like, oh, one of the best prizes you can hand me, a flask. You know? That's always cool. Oh, no church? Oh. See, this is where the statue was that brought me here. Or, not brought me here, but I teleported to. This whole place is super flooded. Holy shit. Nope. There we go. What's the level cost right now?
Okay. Did you find the goblin?
Did not find the goblin. Found a hangout spot instead.
You're spending souls to save souls.
Basically.
Turtle time.
Alright, so from memory, this is a huge, heavy. Oh no.
Say a medium shield.
No, wrong shield. Turtle shield. There we are.
Better guard boost.
48 versus 38, still 100. And
Now, what's the item description on it? Oh, it's This is grass crest shield. Oh man.
With 100 physical negate and 48.
At least this one has a strength requirement. Okay,
Also that weight is 5.5. That ain't free.
I'm gonna have to find this. I'll find it eventually.
Yeah, that'll do it. Because I can give up the turtle talisman for...
Yeah. Now, is it no skill? Nope, it's got a skill on it.
Barricade. No parry.
What does that skill do? Focus your... Deflect greater blows. Okay. Oh, here's the thing. Try putting an Ash of War on it. You might not have any shield Ashes of War. If it's a Twinkling Titanite weapon, you might not be able to change its Ash of War. You totally can.
The only one I have is barricade, though, so I can't.
Okay, so that means you can put no skill on it and be able to weapon art with it as much as you want. You can try one of these.
You said try this for like walking around.
Yeah. You can also, yeah, you can get the weapon art but not have the magic if you so choose. It's a pretty considerable damage increase, though. Just by the numbers, but we know how split defenses work. And now you have a move.
Oh!
And the map. Here is the map. It is written, only the tarnished can defeat Godfrey. So there's Hogwarts.
Now you got a lot of places in.
And there's stuff out here, too.
Really?
Looks like a good place to go.
That's one of them we have to go to.
From the tiny map you got. If you ever don't know where your markers are and just want to get rid of all of them, I just place all of them down again and then clean them up. That seems to work pretty well. Oh, you've got a dungeon you can go to.
Oh?
That thing that's pointing, those guys point towards catacombs.
Huh.
Usually fairly close to them. But I've also had those map markers be misleading. Sometimes it stays on the map after you've completed the catacomb. Sometimes they don't.
Okay, we've made a lot of progress inward here.
Yep. Although we've skimmed through Lineria, there is a ton of stuff here. I like how putting the shield, two-handing puts the turtle shield on your back in exactly the correct way to make you look like a ninja turtle.
I'm excited to have a new shield here. This will be good. And then I
so
think...
increases... Yeah.
I guess I'll decide what I want to do next with...
Stat-wise?
Yeah.
Probably about high time we started putting a few points into mind. Okay, 4 hits. Frogmen.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to want to do...
Cool hat. That's always the least useful bloodstain, the long death animation.
Yeah.
Gives you no information about how they died, just that they died here. You can guess that he got clubbed to death by frogmen, but you'll never know.
Little changelings.
You're right. They do look like. They look a lot like.
They look like a Lauren changeling to me.
They also specifically. What's the one that's both good in white aggro decks and cube, and also used in combo decks with a body double?
Mirror Entity?
Mirror Entity. It looks like Mirror Entity. I know we're big Mirror Entity fans.
Whoa!
They cartwheel. You thought the game might have been done doing stupid shit? You were wrong.
No. The game was never done with that. I think what I want to do...
Something was shooting at you, but you were in your map already. Ah, yes.
This was something on my mind now that I remembered it.
There you are. Shall we commence?
You're a true sorceress when you take your shoes off.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that.
Oh. Was that what that was? Yeah, I think that was Swift.
Pretty cheap. It's probably, that bad spell from Dark Souls 3. What was it called? Baron Dart or something. You could cast it very quickly and very cheaply, but it did nothing.
Let's put it on for a moment. See what it looks. Just see what it plays like. That's what I'm expecting as well. Costs nearly nothing. 5.
Yeah, I think this is Baron Dart.
Alright, so let's do our checks out top. This is how we do our damage checks after we're done here. On you, 201. Whoa.
Maybe this doesn't suck.
Maybe this doesn't suck, actually.
It's doing about half the damage of Glintstone, but...
1, 2, 3...
No, it's not.
4.
It's doing about the same.
Yeah, because like that... Oh, yeah, that's Slicer. So here's Swift.
So 114 is the number. And you can cast many of them. 168.
Okay, so it is like...
It's 75% power, about.
Yeah, about 2/3 to 75, give or 3/5. I don't know. It's you know, it's lower power, faster cast, which matters.
If it... The big deciding factor is if it has
Stagger.
stun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to find like a knight.
We'll have to find a man.
Yeah, it costs 5 versus 7.
That scale is about correct in terms of just FP to damage. There's some men over here. Although this guy is weak, but he's above a... There's some foot soldiers here. They'll be good. Stuns these guys. This might be the new walking around spell.
Yeah, this is cheap. And like, it also... Being faster to cast but lower damage if it has the stun is better.
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Try against some actual foot knights. Pots and Pants Man is gonna blow his stupid horn.
Okay, distance, much lower.
Okay, different, lower distance.
Well, look at the speed on it, though.
Can you hold this charge? Can you charge it? They just randomly do that a lot.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah. That's got stun on it.
And the projectile looks faster as well. So
Faster
probably
to
more
cast.
accurate.
But the downsides we have seem to be lower damage and very... Because, like, check this out. Glintstone Pebble is about this range. The Glintstone Pebble new?
Yeah, it doesn't go that far. So it's reduced range by about 2 to 3 paces.
Yeah, not too much.
But zoning is very important, especially for wizards.
Yeah, now... Damn, though, that's... I guess that's the power of a scroll for you, right?
Yeah, then the next thing on the wish list would be Greater Soul Arrow, like Glintstone, but bigger.
Yes, I've...
Huh. It's a hand saying that can find teardrops at the Erd trees.
Yep.
Which we know to be true.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just for a moment.
Gonna try the bird.
Okay. So... Probably on Rock Sling for this fight. Unless Carrion Slicer gives you a hell of an opening, you know what I mean?
We did stun it once with the mass drivers.
On that flight.
Got so lucky with the zoning there.
Drop.
Getting attacked by Tweety Bird.
Okay. Probably not. Probably doable, but probably not.
Yeah. I fought this guy for a while.
The bigger annoyance about the fight is that it's not immediately refightable.
Yeah, you have to go through one extra menu.
That's enough to make me not want to do it. You know? I just want to investigate it.
Yeah. See what our damage was.
Alright. I think that's all I'm doing today.
Yeah,
that's been a lot of good stuff. We got whole areas looked out for. We got some fingers. We started with a giant boss, you know.
Now you started with a Lord Soul.
Yeah. Seriously, I watched the cutscene and I Alt F4 because I was like, I'll stream this instead. I can definitely see how Merritt can be like a hell dude.
Yes.
Early.
He's very difficult to fight.
Especially if you just walk in the door.
Yeah, I fought him with a +3 Lord Sworn sword, I believe.
Oh, while I'm here, I want to check. This is an important question.
Yeah, well, what can we up?
Divinity have mercy.
Yeah, you alright, dude?
I didn't. I'll be doing my job. Just lay
You interrupted his prayer.
Sorry.
You can ask him about it. Smithing stone.
Oh, it's normal. All right.
What's the number up on just catalyst? It's not going to be as good as your current catalyst. I just want to see like
What
it'll
the
be the next
improvement?
tab over. So it goes up by 2.
This one goes up by 3, the Demi Queen one.
Yeah.
The Demi Queen one could reach that point.
Your current one is what, like 160, whatever?
157, I think, something like that.
Yeah. That or the glintstone staff, because it specifically boosts glintstone stuff. Or does it?
Does it?
Did it say it? Did it say it did?
Because Meteorite Staff is 158 right now.
Yeah, passive effect boosts.
No.
Nope, this must be like one of the basic ones.
So yeah, this is the one I would...
Oh, boost stone digger sorceries. Okay, so that's what I thought. It doesn't boost what you use for items. It boosts like specifically that spell.
The
Okay.
Meteorite one boosts gravity as well.
Which is the purple.
Which is the reason why the big rocks are as powerful as they are.
Okay. I was just interested in this. Because I know in Dark Souls 3, Sorcerer's Catalyst was usually the best catalyst, but you had to upgrade it a whole lot. But there are many, many, many catalysts in this game.
Yeah.
And having one that doesn't require upgrade is just really excellent for this part of the game anyways.
Right, because it means, like, right now I want to spend my upgrade material on, like...
On this stuff, yeah. Oh, did it not... Oh, it's not going up in stability.
Okay.
Mine did, so I wasn't lying.
Right, but you know how good this thing is. I mean...
Maybe its stability sucks. Okay. 48's pretty low. Mine's in like... Mine is very good and it's 60. Mine also requires 17 strength to use. And scaling goes up.
Those words were not meant to make me prisoner to you, tarnished lot. My prayers are well. I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
All right then.
The girl.
They do a lot of work establishing this.
Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with absurd? Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know.
Okay.
Oh, this just tells me flat. God
It
damn.
just tells you how much they're worth.
God damn.
20,000. You can sell your soap for 10 souls.
Grease.
Grease. They made this game just for me because they made an item and it called blood grease. And if you press X on these, you'll see they have stat scaling.
Oh, faith. Yeah. Arc.
Like those crystal darts there, but those, yeah, scaling on intelligence. They're also cheap to make. They might be pretty good.
Reveal more messages.
Yeah, you know that miracle that made more messages? I have actually used those twice. It was my greatest shame.
Here's the rainbow stones. These are the drop.
Yep, they're pretty easy to make. I think they just take glass.
We have a need. I started the stream with the castle storming, and now we've been doing all sorts of other stuff.
Pickles. Item drop rates really suck, but the silver pickles do help quite a bit. What do these take to make? Just crystal shard?
Yeah, 3 crack crystals.
You can make 35 of them.
Sounds like something I might want to hold on my bar. Ooh, the
blood grease.
drawstring one.
Yep. You apply with using a string. You can apply it to a bow. No, quickly coats. Okay.
Yeah,
so
this is the
these-
one that has like this one lasts like 30 seconds, or is this like 10?
Yeah. I thought they were for. I thought the drawstring meant you could use them on a bow. I never actually read the items. Yeah, there's no reason not to just have 30 raisins on your person. They heal very little, but you can usually just heal up your horses in between. I haven't used these yet, but I'm very interested in it. I think they just lead you towards
Like the next
a thing.
thing. Yeah, that's what I remember about the quick resins is that they get reapplied like they're almost a non
Yeah, almost instant.
button.
We can talk to the Red Robin Hood and maybe...
If I do have it, I suppose I should try. I'll ask Matt.
Oh,
Okay.
I've made a decision.
So the next time you come to Firelink, they're both going to be dead, and you'll have to
Yep.
find a new blacksmith.
That's fine. Yeah, they wear off quick as well. Alright, but yeah, so this is where we're at. Endurance might be the next. Mine.
Yep.
These
Oh, your mine's at 20. Okay.
Endurance is
Very low.
dead in the water. Obviously, more int is never going to hurt because this is just my main stat. And
Yeah.
I also have the chase to get to 52 at some point or whatever.
And I'm sure 14 dexterity would unlock a lot of weapons as well. But those
Yeah.
once you have to find one you care about before.
Your mind is higher than mine, a level 100. I mean, I am a wizard, right?
Yeah, my mind is 11, I think. I might have put one level into it. But I can't use my weapon arts that much. But it means I just have blue potion and it's fine. Oh. Elden Ring, oh Elden Ring.
Alright. Let's call it a night. Thank you all for joining. Tomorrow, Slaying the Spire, and Thursday's more FF5. Me and Luke are rolling through FF5. I obviously have played it
Many times.
I can't count how many breads, whereas Luke has never, so...
Going to guess you're going to end on Garula, friend of all children, probably. Because you're near the mountain, right?
Here's the thing. That's less than an hour. Like, I think we might end on Flameship Explorer.
You might end on getting to Karnak, yeah. I don't know, you were going pokier.
I am going pokier, but the thing is, like, just to get to Garula, it's only the mountain and then Garula.
There's mountain and then you go to Tower of Walls, yeah.
I mean,
there's a lot of stuff to do in the castle, though.
There's stuff to do there. I'll go grab Shiva, it doesn't need anything, but...
There's also, when you get the Windrick, you can go back to the first castle and get stuff.
Yeah.
The Diamond Bell.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I have to go back to that castle to get all the goodies there. That'll be nice. But yeah, that's the upcoming stream plans. It's this. It's Slaying the Spire tomorrow. FF5 Thursday. Probably I've been trying to make Friday Magic Day.
Yes.
So that's where we'll probably fit in some more Kamigawa because that draft format, again, very good.
Having a Magic Day on Tuesday has historically been very awkward. Maybe Friday will be better for it.
Yeah, it's true because like Wednesdays when they do updates on
Yes.
things. Yeah, so yeah, or maybe I'll do Vintage Cube. I know that's up for another week or two. Look and see what comes after that, but they haven't posted that yet. And then this weekend is probably not a lot, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be doing Shadow Hearts with Vpriz over at Vpriz's channel. We started that last week. 2 weeks ago. But you can still catch the VOD if you want to start on that. Yeah, anyway. Thank you all for joining. Good night, everybody.
Good night.